Welcome to TKO Fight Sports, a fight show dedicated to combat sports right here in Australia. Our aim at TKO Fight Sports is to talk all things Australian combat sports. Mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, K1, kickboxing, you name it, we'll discuss it. Our integral focus, of course, will be on local fighters fighting both domestically and internationally. My name is Josh Warner. I'm very excited to be joined, first of all, by former Ultimate Fighter and UFC fighter Vik Grujic. Vik, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Welcome.
And also Australian Muay Thai standout, 2 times cage Muay Thai champion, and potentially in a few days' time, world champion Chris AK-47 Bradford.
Thank you very much, Josh. Privileged to be here and excited to be here with you boys.
Thank you.
And let's not forget, last but least, Josh Warner to our right over here.
The man.
Martial arts fight guru
That man.
over here. He'll be commentating at the Power Play show this Saturday night upcoming as well. So
Very excited too. I feel like I've got to have some sort of competition just to be in the same playing field here. One-time amateur champion Josh Warner.
that'll do.
Maybe for the
Own
future,
that.
lads. Maybe
Own
for
that,
the
mate.
future. We have a big agenda to get through today, and I want to start with the Glory 64. So last weekend, local Australian fighter River Daz competed on Glory 64, fought a really tough opponent in Vincent Fosciuccini, won by split decision. Chris, I want to get your insights, first of all, about the fight, because I know you did watch it, but then secondly, how excited are you to see young, up-and-coming Australian fighters getting a chance to fight in the big shows overseas?
Absolutely great point. That's one thing I was really happy for River. I want to see Australians getting pushed out overseas. For me, my career started a bit late, so I didn't get the opportunity to fight as much as I wanted overseas. River is a kid that's always smiling, no matter what he's doing, hitting pads, walking down the street. The kid's got the biggest smile, so I was really excited for him to be over there and to perform in such a big crowd and on a big stage is absolutely amazing. And even better, to come away with the win with under Hammer's gym was even better.
The fight itself was really close. Neither combatant really took, I thought, the ascendancy through the entire fight. Did look as though River was, I guess, coming forward a little bit more. How important is it in close fights to, I guess, hold that ring control? Is that what really sways the judges at the end of the day, do you think?
Yeah, I think with forward pressure, because it was a very close, even match, River's not really used to fighting people taller and bigger than him, so I think that was a bit of a change for him. Close quarter combat, but he managed just to push Vincent back enough, and I think that's why I overwon it. A few hand combinations, Vic, as we talked about earlier on, which looked really flash, really good. He did enough on the scorecard, forced his opponent back and come away with a solid win. So well done to River and well done to Hammer.
What do you see a future for River? I mean, he's been around the domestic scene for quite a while. Glory is a huge promotion and a really impressive victory. In looking into, I guess, your crystal ball, where do you see River in, say, 12 months' time?
That's a great call. Now, first of all, he's with Hammer, who's got all the contacts. Hammer, shout out to you. He's got the gift of the gab. He knows everybody. So River's in good hands. Now, the Filipino kid, he is strong, he's fit, he's got one of the biggest work rates going around in Australia and one of the biggest smiles too. So he could be pushed into Europe. That Dutch style suits him. Primarily he's a Thai boxer. He, as you've seen on Glory, when Vincent clinched him, he had a little bit of trouble coping with the fact that he couldn't clinch back. So that was a bit of a hard one for him. But I think anywhere in the European scene would be great for him. Obviously, in America would be great for him too. But look, River, if you spoke to River and he was here right now, he'd say take on anyone anyway, and Hammer would probably smile along and pat him on the back.
Vic, you've had the experience, fighting domestically and then obviously fighting on the big shows overseas, the UFC experience, of course. River seemed to handle the occasion really well, which you can often see some young fighters, the event just gets the better of them. Talk to us about the first time, you fought on the UFC and what sort of emotions were you going through realising that, hey, I've made it here, I'm on the big show?
Look, something like that. And I watched that fight with River as well. And one of the things I mentioned was he just come off a 30-hour flight, bang, straight onto the Glory fight stage, and biggest show in the world, So something like that can kind of, be a little daunting, So for myself personally, here I am in the UFC, So something like that can just kind of, overcome you a little bit. So, it just depends on the make or break situation, the mentality of certain fighters. Myself, my first UFC fight, I wasn't so successful. Stuck in there and had a pretty hard battle. But River, as we could see with that fight, the Viking, fought a really tough fight, and he handled himself really well. So, big future. Just quickly, how old is River now?
Oh, good question. I reckon he would be 23, roughly. River, I'm sorry if that's wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm with early 20s.
Yeah, but he's got a massive future. And I'm pretty sure it'd be 13 or 14 fight win streak he was on for that too. So he's a man on a mission. He's going really well in Australia. Great to see him broadening out now. He's going to prove himself overseas or be tested, and it's going to be really good to see him grow in his abilities.
Again, congratulations, River. We're going to quick shout out from one of our sponsors and come back and talk Power Play 40 with Dronator.